Hello, my prepper posse. Good morning, good morning. We'll get this out of the way before I go on my rant. There's the old fence that we took down, and it was covering the white fence back here. And I cut the tree down, pruned it up. Here's all the pruning. What a mess. But I'd like to clean this area up out here, make it look a little nicer. It's the little things. And I did start putting some pavers down. I've still got more to do. They're heavy and it's hot. Yeah, I'm still getting over, it's been a week. I was not feeling so hot, so you do what you can. I'm getting my strength back, that's for sure. This is kind of going to be a little boomer rant for you. Yeah. So that you can see what we have done, and it's only about what we have done. What everybody else is doing is an individual thing. So, and if you've been watching my channel, you know that little by little, I've been doing everything I can to not be, everything that I possibly can to not be regulated in any form or manner. It's difficult. It really is. It's really, really difficult. But we're learning, and I'm learning every day. I'm not anti-law. I do think we have too many of them. They're kind of a lot of ridiculous stuff. However, I'm not anti-government, but I am in the sense that I don't want all the regulation placed upon myself. That's why I'm an off-gridder. I do off-grid living. I don't want to pay utility bills. I don't want to pay water bills. I don't want bills that are required of me. In 2.5 years of actual living off-grid, it's been quite eye-opening. And it's not easy, but it's also it's freeing. It feels like freedom in this very little bit of freedom that we have. As you know, I'm working down here in Florida, although the bus is up in Alabama on the mountain, and my daughter's up there living off-grid in it. There are things, and obviously in this economy, it was not good. So as I saw the writing on the wall, I closed up my store and came down, and I am making an income and paying off certain debt that we had. We had a little bit of debt, credit card, and taking care of that, and also buying and shipping up to Alabama things that I need on the bus, that if they do break down, I've got the second set, or I've got backup. So I'm still prepping, futuristically, so that we have the things that we're going to need going forward. And I've got our liabilities down to almost nothing. However, what do we own? What do we own? Because really, you don't. You don't own anything. Except for maybe the clothes on your back and some of your stuff. Things that you purchase. As far as the bus, the truck, and the land that I have, you're still required to pay taxes on the land, which thank goodness are like $149 for the year for 40 acres. I'm still praising the universe that I was smart enough to do that. When I first bought the land, it was like $136 a year, and it's gone up from 2009 to now to $149, which is not bad for 40 acres. But with the bus, you know, I've got to keep it registered, and I've got to keep, you know, the tags on it and the insurance. And then also, same with the truck, tags and insurance. The only way out of that would be for me to go park those things on the land and let all that stuff expire. And just, you know, I could drive around on the land and use that. In other words, if I left the bus and the truck on the land and didn't pay to renew or register and not pay insurance, they could, you know, the truck I could drive around on the 40 acres, the bus I can park and live in. So there's 2 more bills down. So I would only have property taxes. I'm not saying I'm going to do that. I'm just saying that can be done if I didn't want to have any bills with that. Of course, I have to figure out a way to get around in town, so I might have to leave the truck registered and insured. So there you go. There's all these things you have to think about. And as far as stuff goes, I mean, yeah, you know, and I know, my daughter knows, we got stuff in that store. And those are things that we have to get rid of. I mean, how much stuff do you need, really? You know, but that's really all you've got. I mean, they're not going to take away your, you know, your washing machine or the camp stove, or, you know, things like that. You do own those things. The house, you know, if you had a house, you know the story. Don't pay your taxes and see if you own it. Even with our dollar, it's a note. Look on it, read it. It's borrowed. So anyway, I'm not trying to be, you know, negative Nancy here, but I'm just saying, what is it that you own? For real. You have to really think about it. I did this lifestyle because I just really have no desire to pay any utilities. I want to furnish, or I want my lifestyle to be furnished, meaning I want to live the lifestyle that I want to live, and I want to fund that. I don't want to fund somebody else's lifestyle. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't want to pay rent to a landlord that gives them the money to fund their lifestyle. You know, there's things that we have to think about futuristically with us. You know, like the 85-year-old farmer, he's 85 this year now, he just turned, and we're thankful to him for allowing us to live on that mountain. However, what happens when he's not here and his family takes over the lands, which we know is for a fact, you know, his 2 kids own the lands. So they could come to us and say, see ya, or go ahead and, you know, stay on there. We don't know. That's the wild card. Enjoy your day. Thoughts to ponder, things to think about, but don't forget to play. See you.